Hello, it's that time. Are you ready for some Q and double A? All right, so I have a lot of questions for this video. I picked up the questions and some of the comments I wanted to go over with you guys from the last 5 videos, roughly, last 5. So I'm going to go over those now, and hopefully we won't have any further questions. And if you do, you know where to ask me and how I will answer them. So we are going to get started with the art journal page video for Elastic Heart. And Marianne McMillan said, "Are you a Taurus or a Gemini?" I am a Taurus. Let's see. SEP3663 said, "Black lava?" In that video I used black lava texture gel. It's by Liquitex. It's great. It's got like little flecks of like black glitter or something. I don't know, but it's good stuff. So that's what that is. Moving on to the technique video, when to seal art journal pages, Adrian said, "Many thanks, Aaron. It's a very useful video. I wonder if these sprays might be toxic. Do they have a strange smell?" Yes. The sprays that you use to seal pages are generally not safe to spray indoors. Always take them outside. That's why I didn't show you in the video me sealing it. They're just not safe to spray inside. Get stuck in the ventilation and then the whole house stinks, and I won't tell you how I learned that. And then Kelly Merton yelled at me, and then I got sad because I didn't want her to be mad at me. So yeah, don't spray them inside. They're not overly safe. If you're really concerned, just get a cheap package of masks and spray them outside. But it's the best way to seal your pages because it won't smear anything. So anyway, Starwolf539 said, "Does clear gesso get sticky over time? I know the spray acrylic has gotten sticky on humid days for me months after it was dried." No, I have not had that experience with clear gesso. My understanding of gesso in general is, and it comes from Donna Downey, I should probably mention, but that it's a binder, so glue, with some sort of chalky absorbent substance. And in old days it was like ground up marble or something. I had to learn about it in art class. But so yeah, it's just like a chalky substance. So the clear gesso is like a glue with that chalky stuff, and I've never had clear gesso get tacky on me. I have had sprays get tacky on me. Usually when I get that, though, I just cover them with a thin layer of baby powder, brush off the excess, and I'm good to go. So that helps get rid of the sticky it absorbs. So Nomadic Rose, she said, "The spray worked great, but a couple of months later I tried to spray what was left in the can, about a little bit more than half a can, on another project. It just sort of spit all over the surface and left little dots instead of a fine spray coating. Have you had any problems like this with any of the Krylon sprays? Do you think it might have just sat a little too long?" I think what the problem there is, it sounds like the nozzle got clogged. Because I have had that before, but the sprays that I'm currently using are pretty old. And when I say pretty old, I mean some of them were given to me 3 or 4 years ago, and they were not new when they were given to me. And I have been using them. So, and I live in an extremely hot and dry area, Vegas. So, it sounds to me like the nozzle got clogged. What I'd recommend is just giving it a good wipe down when you're done with it and making sure you keep the cap on it. I always keep the caps on my sprays because if not, you're bound and determined to lose it. So that would be my recommendation for you. Crystal S asked, "Okay, I apologize beforehand if you have answered this anywhere and I've missed it. I use Krylon workable fixative spray. What is the difference between sealing water-based medium and the Krylon spray you showed in this video?" All right, so workable fixative is not as permanent. Workable fixative does what it says it does. You spray it on, you can still change it, but it locks your products in place. It's usually meant for drawings, pencil drawings, charcoal drawings. It'll work for pastels. So it's a little bit different. The Krylon spray sealer that I usually use for my mixed media pages, and I think I have workable fixative. It's been years since I've used it. The stuff I use is just kind of like Crystal Coat. It's just a clear lacquer, acrylic lacquer, and it seals everything underneath it in a layer of plastic. That's what acrylic is. So that's the difference. But they both effectively do the same thing. They're just a little bit different. The one you can still kind of manipulate the stuff underneath it. So if you're really trying to seal something in and lock it in place, you want to use some sort of an actual sealer versus a workable fixative. All right, so art journal page, I adore you. This is from my friend Martina Hubertova. And I always hope I say that right. So Martina, if I didn't say that right, sorry. My last name is Blazevich, so people can never pronounce that. Which I don't know why. It's so easy. Blaze, like fire, Vich. I don't know. So anyway, she said, "Hi, Aaron. Really cool page. This is, like I said, the I adore you page. I like what you did with the glitter. How long did the glitter stay around in your crafting place? Thanks for sharing, Martina. It's never going away, Martina. Me and all my friends say that glitter is the herpes of the craft world. You just can't get rid of it. So, yeah." Windkissed said, "What size Molotov do you prefer? It wasn't mentioned in your supplies list. Great spreads, all of them fun to watch." So I totally just looked up what size marker I use on my computer for my supply list. And I'm sitting right next to my box that has my marker in it. No one said I was smart, especially me. This is the Molotov 2mm round tip, and then it says 1mm extra fine, but I think you have to purchase that nib separately. Yeah. So this is the 2mm, and this is how big it is. Oh, it's like I'm doing a makeup tutorial. So fancy. Okay, there we go. It's upside down. Molotov. Little teeny tiny tip. And it writes really small, and it writes on just about everything. It's great. It's seriously the best white pen. If you want a gel pen, the Uniball Signo is great, but I like that one. Personal preference. So, all right. So I answered that question from the Blazevlog. That's how I pronounce that, by the way. Blazevlog. From May 2nd. Pam said, this is my friend Pam. She goes, "I have to admit a dirty little secret. When I watch YouTube videos, I have a tendency to talk to the screen. Kind of like we were sitting together and having a chat. So, at the 12-second mark, Jen looked right at the camera and I said, 'Damn, girl, your eyes look freaking amazing. You both look awesome. I hope the wedding was amazing. Hugs, Pammykins.'" Her nickname is Pammykins. I was laughing so hard when I read that because I knew exactly what moment she was talking about when Jen looked at the camera, because when I was editing the video, I saw Jen. Jen was sitting there and, at first Jen's real shy and she's looking out the window. And then I see her look up at the camera and she goes, I was like, oh, yeah, give that face. Yes. So I knew exactly what she was talking about, so I was dying. I'm interrupting this regularly scheduled Q and AA to mention that a lot of people asked for a picture of Jennifer and I. Jennifer, we're just going to throw that out. Jennifer in her dress when we went to the wedding. Pam being one of them, so I'm piggybacking off of that comment. And here is, oh, I thought I had a good one. Here is a picture. Sorry for the glare. So, there's the dress, there's the, yeah. There was duct tape involved, just saying. That was not fun to get her out of. So, that was us. So, yeah. Back to your regularly scheduled Q and AA. And then Creation CC, and by the way, if you don't watch CC's channel, you need to, because she's like amazing. Her art is on point. She's funny. She's adorable. I'm going to meet her one day. Hopefully she's going to CHA next year, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there. So, looking at you, CC. She said, "Jen, you look awesome. Makeup and hair and all the works." Okay, fine. Sigh. Aaron looks good too, but don't tell him his ego is going to get even bigger. Don't worry, my ego couldn't get any bigger than it already is. So, and I love you, Cece. Thank you for watching. Art journal for this. These are from Art Journal page Explore. That was the one that I used Vaseline all over. I just wanted to say... Oh, no, I lied. This is not that one. I don't know my own art. This is from the Galaxy one. Explore. See? Look how awesome those black letters look on the black. It's so cool. You really can't tell in the pictures. And it does not look purple. It's good time. So... First of all, I want to say thank you guys for saying congratulations, and I'm done. We made it through school, and I say we because you guys put up with missed, weeks of videos, and, dealing with, spotty postings, and, I think for my Explore page, I never put up a blog post, and you know what, at this point, I'm not going to, so if you want to know what supplies are on there, feel free to ask in this video, and I will let you know, but I think I do a pretty good job mentioning them in my video. So and the artist who I thought the page looked like initially, because this is the one that I covered up with black gesso, I thought it looked like Donna Downey, but a lot of you said France Papillon, which surprised me, flattered me mind you, but surprised me. It's probably that fabulous quinacridone nickel azo gold that I used. I love that color. Okay, so Kiss My Creative asked, or she said, P.S. I have E6000 and I'm scared to use it. I'm just paranoid, LOL. The fine print sounds so scary. Have you read it? Be careful with that stuff. Mine is packed away, but I think it said something about causing cancer. Here's my thought on cancer. Everything causes it. I mean, caffeine, aspartame, butter, hairspray. E6000. You know what? I'm going to glue some stuff down, and if I die in the process, it'll be tragic and I'll be fabulous, and hopefully everyone will remember me. But probably not, and then I'll just have cancer because I used E6000. But I'm not too worried about it. I try not to use my fingers as much as possible. I try to apply it with something else. But sometimes, yeah, I just get in the moment. I'm like, whatever. So, yeah, just be careful. Like rub and buff, I know you're not supposed to use. I try to use gloves when I use rub and buff. So there's all kinds of stuff out there that really are not good for us. A lot of the paints we use, especially good artist quality paints like Golden, have a lot of products and minerals in them that are not good for us. So even just using those can be dangerous. So that's why I started using invisible glove, so I can at least wash it off easy. So yeah, you just have to take precautions, but be careful. And don't get cancer. It's no good. Alright, LP Red Flower. This is Linda. I know Linda. She said, congratulations. Did you start your new position yet? I hope you like it. Great page, Linda. And yes, I've started my new position. And I think I'm going to jump in just a second. Oh, no, that's from another... I'll answer that, though. Someone else asked me what kind of work I do. I think Anwar asked me that. And I don't talk about work just because of the nature of what I do. So I try to keep that personal. But I can tell you I'm a federal employee. So I work for the government. And I've been with my employer for 10 years. I started when I was 21 and I just turned 32. So, yeah, I've been there for a long time, and I've applied for this job multiple times and I was not ready. And looking back now, I know I really was not ready, and I am ready now, and I like it. I love it. I love who I'm working for. It's just, it's good. It's a good fit. I'm happy. I was exhausted because we had a lot of stuff going on for the first, month and a half that I was doing this. Even when my predecessor was here, we were busy. So, yeah, it's good. But I'm officially on my own, and I'm loving it. So, let's see. Doreen said, well done. I love the beauty of the night sky and the wonderful stars and planets. Just watch out for those wormholes. I almost peed myself when I read that comment. Watch out for the wormholes. Because if you guys... One of my favorite movies, it's just stupid funny, is The House Bunny. I love Anna Faris and Emma Stone and Kat Dennings, and they're all in that movie. And when she says, manhole, it's so funny. So, yeah. That really made me laugh. So the last one was from Dream Tears, and I believe she's in Sweden. She's funny. Her comments always make me laugh. Don't be embarrassed about being a Trekkie. I'm one too, sort of. I've only seen Voyager, every episode at least twice. A few episodes of the original series in The Next Generation, but I plan on watching every episode. And I also loved Interstellar. What's your opinion on Star Wars? No, I don't like it. It's like the future... Sorry, my knuckles crack all the time. It's like the future set in the past, and there's incest involved, and it's just... big, gross, creepy, pervert space worm thing, Jabba the Hutt. No. I think that about wraps it up for the very first Q&AA. The future ones will not be as long. So if you've stuck it out this long, awesome. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask down below. And anytime you ask questions, I will read everyone's comments. I will not respond to all of them. I can't. I'd rather spend that time making more things and trying to get stuff edited and prepared. But if you do have a question, leave a question in one of my videos. Starting from here on out, every time I get a question, it's going to go in a log, and then I'll answer it most likely on a weekly basis, possibly on a bi-weekly basis. If there's not very many questions on a video, I'm not going to bother putting up a video for 1 or 2 questions. So I'll just lump them together with the next video.